Hey everyone, this is chapter 8, almost finished. In this chapter I'm gonna install the main board and connect all the cables, and it's a lot of cables. So, for the first step we need, let's see, two parts that are quite similar. The door cover, I believe that's this part. Two parts of the door hinge. And here's the last bag of screws. Let's see, we need one square M3 nut. Where is that guy? Here he is. And then two more M3 screws. That's one. Are we recording? Yes. Okay. First prepare the cover door. For the next step I need to flip the printer around again. Okay, now I have to pay close attention to make sure I use the right holes. The lower hinge, that's this part. Next we need to wrap the X-axis cable, that's this guy here. I believe there's one more spiral wrap in this. Yep, here it is, the short one. Next we get the main board. Now, according to the manual, there are two versions, and I have version A, LCD connectors. Those two guys here are directly on the main board. Now we need the main board enclosure. As long as I don't need it, I'm gonna keep this thingy in this anti-static bag. Don't want to damage it. And now we're gonna insert these nuts in here. And then we're gonna take the main board. See, USB connectors goes that way. Move this guy a little bit. That's better. install a few more screws. See, I use the correct holes once again. This one and that one. Tighten them slightly. They'll be fully tightened when the mainboard enclosure is in place. By the way, the Dutch word for mainboard or motherboard is moederboard. More or less the same as in English. Then next, I need to plug in the X motor cable. And where does that guy go? I need to leave a little bit of slack in the cable. Okay, that's in place. And put it through this opening. And then we're gonna mount the mainboard enclosure. And how is it going on? USB port up. And here comes a very fun part, cable management. Now I have to turn the printer on the power supply side. Make sure no cables are trapped underneath. And here we go. Start from the bottom and work my way up. Then next, the LCD cables. Okay, for that I'm gonna move the printer a bit closer. I need to put them inside these extrusions. Bend the cable bundle down and then fold the LCD cables around the frame through this slot here. Yep, okay. For the next one. Z-axis cable. Whoops, I was a little bit too fast. The entire bundle goes through here, not just the Z-axis cable. Okay, now I can put the printer back on its feet. And now we can connect the print bed cables. And for that I need to put in another zip tie over here. Turn it like this. And then turn the cable like this. Okay. And then tighten the zip tie. The cable sleeve should be inserted in here. Okay, like this. Yep. Okay, now it's time to start connecting all the cables. For that I'm gonna move the camera because, well, otherwise you can't see it. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it at all, because my hands will probably be in the way most of the time. Okay, here we are again. Now it's time to connect the power supply. My screwdrivers. The first cable I have to connect is from the power supply, cable A. This is not working. Okay, this should work a lot better. That's that, two power supply cables and then the power cable from the heated bed. That's this one. final check to make sure the polarity is right. Positive to the left, positive to the left, and positive to the left. Okay. Next. All the motor cables. X-axis is already connected. The next one is the Y-axis. There we have it. That one goes there. Okay. And then the Z-axis. They are both the same in the order, doesn't matter according to the manual. Next, the power panic and thermistor cables. Black and white cable, that's the power panic. Power panic goes over there to the right of the power supply cables. Okay, and then the thermistor cable, that's the one with the green label here. Now pay very close attention. Okay. It's this guy. Next, the extruder cable bundle. That's gonna be a big one. Oh, I have to unwrap the spiral wrap a little bit. First, insert the nylon filament into this hole. Yep. Now take all the cables from the bundle, and now I have to manage to get them all through this hole. Okay, here we are. And then secure the cable bundle with another zip tie. Connect the remaining cables from the extruder. The extruder heater is the red cable. This one goes into that port. And how exactly does it go in? I suppose like this, because it wouldn't fit any other way. Yep. The left hot end fan number 2. black cable. There are several black cables. I guess that will be the last remaining one. Oh, that's the black, red, yellow cable. So this would be the Holland fan. Which goes in here. Number 3. Front print fan, red label. Ah yes, that's this one. Oh, so that's not the peanut probe? No? No, this is the peanut probe. Oh, that's filament sensor. Ah, then this will be the probe, yes. Red label number 3. That one. Number 4. Filament sensor cable, yep. That's this one. Where does it go? Number 4. This white connector. Lower rows of pins and ensure the red wire is on the right. Okay. Extruder motor number 5. It's this cable. And that one goes there. Okay, also in place the thermistor, green yellow label. It's this one. Okay. Number 6, small connector over here. And then finally the pinda probe, or peanut probe as I call it, number 7. It's above the LCD connectors here, yep. Okay, I think we're almost finished. Then, finally, the LCD cables. Connector 1, that's the one with the one stripe. That one goes in the right connector. Yep. Like that. And then the one with the 2 stripes goes in the left connector. The pink stripe on the cables should be facing upwards, check. Perfect. Okay, now, final step, oops, verify all connections once more. Okay. The top cable here. X-axis check. Extruder, heater, power supply cables. Yep. And then it's time to. Where is that final screw? Here it is. Now I have to manage to get all those cables inside and close the door. Alrighty guys, anti-vibration feet are in place. The next step is the filament holder and spool holder. Click it in place, yep. Okay, I think that about concludes it. All cables are connected, everything is installed, and I'm almost out of gummy bears. So that's now remains only one more chapter, the pre-flight check. Okay guys, see you in chapter 9.